Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Fallout New Vegas. We're returning after a bit of a hiatus while we focused on other projects. So, we, at least at the moment, are doing the Great Khans. Or we were. We finished that last time, but I've loaded a bit before because I want to respec slightly. We're going to do the Brotherhood. We're going to go meet the Brotherhood. Oh, steel. First, to cut some of this out, we need to go to the 188 trading post. The 188 trading post. Get one of our last companions. Because it'll cut a chunk out. Which I'm quite happy to do. But I definitely want to start motoring with this game. I want to get it finished by the end of April. And I know it's like the start of March, but it's just when we only play a few times a week. Or every fortnight or so. But yeah, we're not too far off being able to finish the game. Are we? So I need to take... Is this Raoul? Yes, it is. I need to open the inventory. What have you got? I'll be taking this back. And we're going to send you away.
I can't believe we were allowed inside the Lucky 38. That place has been a legend since before the war. Good call. I mean, if that's what you really want, boss. Hey, as long as you're not asking me to go back to Black Mountain, I'm a happy old man.
Okay, we'll send him to the Lucky 38. We are over encumbered, but I want to give the power armor and the plasma rifle to you. As well as some other armaments.
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
The grave.
Huh. Well, in that case, I take it back. You look pretty good, given the circumstances. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground. Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family, whatever they need.
So you just leave your family in the bunk?
Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know what I mean? And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story. So listen, can I ask you something on the level? I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them?
They're usually harmless unless you use advanced technology around them.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that. Hey, so where are you headed anyway? Huh, just on your way to do a little heavily fortified sightseeing. Kind of a thrill seeker, aren't you? I'll be honest. You're the first person I've run across out here that looks like he can really handle himself. There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together, help each other out. Good. That's the look I was going for. Trust me on this one, though. You'll be glad you brought me along. If I turn out to be a burden, we can part ways at any time. No hard feelings.
Don't you have a family to
Like I
feed?
said, they can handle themselves. And I'm not the only one getting supplies for them. It's a big family. Oh, nowhere in particular, really. Just hoping to see more of the world. Looking for a fresh perspective. I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive in the Mojave. See if there's something I can learn from. Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along? I'm great at punching people. I'm not gonna lie. It's a gift. Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
Open the
Ooh, got something
inventory.
good for me?
You got a
Is it a
spark.
dress?
As if you've only got a spark, I'll give you a plasma rifle. How about that? We will also give you this rather nice dress cane. Give you an assault carbine as well. 5mm. Pretty sure I've got some 5mm rounds. Let's give you a decent stock. And then, of course, let's give you this power armor. Nice.
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth, no real presence on the outside. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor and a laser rifle. Now, people are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach because it's all we know. Yeah, but only if you've got bodies to fill the suits. We don't take on new members. We're all descendants from the original Brotherhood. Something's gonna have to change, or the empty suits are gonna be all that's left of us. I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops. I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew anyway, but Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagined a grandfather to be. Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And he could see its potential, where it fit with other technology. It's not something he could teach, but he tried with me. Some of it stuck. But that's what he taught me. You ask what I learned from him. I learned what I don't want to become. In the end, there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else. It was by his request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time when I'd have begged to follow. Watch him at work. He did. For years he fought with the council. Taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch than all of them. On our way east, he demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it. While we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb, but he was mad because we'd lost his power. What we'd use it for. He didn't even care. They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others. Yeah, I did. I couldn't help him. He just didn't listen, and the idea that people talk back to him... If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machines, ordering them around with the push of a button, he would have. Yeah, I miss him. Can I make it up? Ever been nosy? I was, once. We were pretty young, but I like to think it was love. She left the Brotherhood. Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents. Since our membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to. No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay either. I'd hoped love would be enough to influence her decision, but it wasn't. We were both too stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though. Once in a while. specific. I just know there are a lot of groups.
Alright. Let's go meet the Brotherhood. Now, Hidden Valley is there. Sloan. Yes, we have to approach from the Sloan side. But yeah, we've got the Brotherhood and we've got the Unmurters, but the Unmurters stuff, I don't find it all that interesting, so I'm just going to do that in my own time off camera. And then we can just get into the... We're doing the Yes Man ending, so we're going to start really focusing that. Oh, I just realised where Sloan is. Change your plan. I'm not risking death claws. Where did I think Sloan was? Not Nipton, the other place. Where you get ED. My brain isn't working. Oh, that's not good. Prim. I meant Prim. Right. I've been watching a couple of YouTubers play this game as well. Where the fuck are you going? Why are you faster than me? And it is, yeah, so I've been watching a couple of YouTubers play this game, and it is so much cleaner looking on PC. I want to do it the classic way on the console.
Now there's a fine-looking woman. Just needs to ditch the road.
I'll fucking kill you all.
You eyeballing me?
Don't think I won't. But yeah, it's one where we picked this up because I wanted to scratch the itch. I had the itch of wanting to play New Vegas. I want to get this location. Wow, one nearby. I believe that's the prison, isn't it? Cell of the Heart. Oh, it's just a camp. And it's, you know, scratched the itch. It's been interesting. You forget sometimes when you go back to these older games just how empty, especially the open world ones, that they are quite empty compared to today's standards. Of course, in some ways they've got worse because now we've got the likes of fucking Assassin's Creed Valhalla, a game I both enjoy and despise with a passion. Like the story mode, I love the story mode. Like the story is properly fun. The 700 or whatever it is collectibles that are just overkill. No, that shit can fuck off. Now, where's my way in here? Especially when there's at least 30 or 40 that are just, oh, you need to get into this house, but it won't let you in this house because the door is barred, so you've either got to bust in through the roof, you've got to find the fucking key, which is hidden nearby, or you've got to shoot an arrow through a window to hit the fucking... it's just... The problem with that is you don't need that same puzzle that many times. The game goes mad with it. Oh, the... But it's a shame because it's a really good game, but I saw it described. This is Assassin's Creed Valhalla still. as a game for bored office workers. And it's sadly quite true.
I've had worse.
Because it feels like you just pull in a shift. Especially if you, like, no one stops you going for collectibles, but I'm sort of doing it on the buy. It's distracting from the main game. But it's just too big. And it's weird to complain about games being too big compared to too empty. Right, we need to find the entrance. Genuinely get scared every time the game jitters because it's this era. It's 2010 era Bethesda. Well, technically it's drop chems, not bombs. But yeah, every time it jutters, I worry the game's going to freeze or crash. That's part of the reason I want to do the Omerta stuff on my own, because that casino that quest is based in seems like a hotspot for the game freezing. So now we've got Veronica, we can just get a buy and skip some of this. The other ways are you need Edie, the robot companion, and you've got to have done some stuff. That door, I'm pretty sure, we didn't used to be easy. I'm sure it used to be a lot harder to pick. You're not going to chip in. Am I in the wrong place?
What'd you think of Mr. House? I was surprised he only had the 2 robot sex slaves.
Uno momento. If I equip. Maybe there's another bunker or something that I've missed. I did think that it was weird that the door was only an easy. Which way do we need to be going? Right, we're on the right path. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Don't do this to me. Pretty sure that's a different one, isn't it? Yeah, this one doesn't say drop chems, not bombs. This looks promising.
I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Nice. Pretty sure there's a good merchant in here as well.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here, and I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the 2nd level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Oh, that's a meaty gun he's got on his back. I think this is where you find where I can finally acquire a Gauss rifle.
Looking sharp, Ramos.
Hey yourself, kiddo.
Hey, one and done. One and done. One and done. General. Turret control. I will grab that later. Whee! You don't mind me robbing the Brotherhood slightly if I get the chance, do you, Veronica? In the interest of... Get out of my way.
Hello, you must be the outsider everyone's talking about. I'm Linda Schuller. If you ever need medical attention, this is the place to come. We always make sure to keep an ample supply of rad. Hello.
Always
Can
worth
I
getting
help
rid
you?
of radiation. Do you have some... Can I take a bit more of Radaway off your hands? I'll take both. I'll take the tubing. Take the stim packs. How many stim packs have I got? Yeah, we're good.
Another satisfied customer. Yes, I handle all medical needs in the bunker. If you're ever wounded, I can treat you. For a fee. Normally, I'd just be the base's medical officer. But my other duties say otherwise. I'm this bunker's head scribe in everything but name. I supervise the research teams. I collate the reports. I attend the meetings. But for reasons beyond me, that buffoon Taggart still gets the title. And don't get me started on that little pet of his. Everyone around here knows what's going on there but her. I don't appreciate how much harder I have to work to cover for his tendency to focus on his personal projects. I try not to think too much about his personal proclivities.
Still breaking hearts there, I see, Scribe Schuler.
Hey,
Don't mind me. As if the... I feel robbed. Conveniences. What is this RNG we're pulling on? Just random pressing buttons? I'm just wanting to find a shop. Can I get a Gauss rifle?
How may I assist you?
Sorry, but that's just a hangover from Fallout 3, where the Gauss rifle was one of my favourite weapons in the entire game. I just want one, please. Please. Alright, we're already struggling a bit with this place being a bit of a maze. Here's my problem slightly with the Fallout games. They are very mazy.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
You what? Say that again. Say that a motherfucking again.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
I can't let him cheat me like that. I'm sorry, but you've been watched. Say that again. He said it again. He provoked me. He provoked me. You all saw it. You all saw it. You motherfucker.
That's not a good idea.
Was it not a good idea? Wah. I'm gonna sit on your corpse.
I got this one.
Got a Gauss rifle. Right. I made my point. I made my point. I just couldn't let him get away with that sass. It's not happening. No, sir. No one talks to me like that. Not in an environment where I can shoot them in the fucking head.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas. You must be the stranger I've been hearing about. Sorry, but I'm strict. Besides...
No!
Sorry, outsider.
No, I say! Right, we gotta schmooze a bit first.
Hey, Torres.
Let's go find the Elder. I'm in the seat. I'm in the floor. No, have I got the quest up? Not yet. Oh, yes I have. Head to a command room.
How are you, Stretch?
I got really excited when I saw terminals then. We didn't find a ladder. Let's find this command room then. Good boy. Alright. We need to schmooze before I can buy gear.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Your data store seems a bit... My only problem with these games, they're cool and all, but...
Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
Hmm? Oh, it's you, Veronica.
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment. One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it. Oh, there are patrols, just not exploratory ones. We've been in a state of lockdown for, well, let's just say it's been a while. The only time anyone gets to go topside is guard duty, or to gather provisions. Other than that, it's steel walls and fluorescent lights for us. Nah, it's not so bad. The world outside isn't exactly a paradise, you know? Still, you can only breathe recirculated air for so long. We've got more than a few people in here who are going a little stir-crazy. Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest. Yes, did you have an idea that might help us? What? No, that's brilliant. It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move. You'll need to locate it on 3 different terminals in this area in 1 minute. Any longer and it'll jump, and you'll have to start all over. Locating the virus would probably be nearly impossible, but the pompous little bastard that wrote it made things a little easier for us. Normally, terminals infected by the virus just display gibberish, but we found that terminals the virus moved to had some real data passed to them. We were able to decrypt the data and discovered that it was just messages from the virus's writer taunting his victims. When you find terminals with those messages, lock them down and move on. Find 3 of them before the virus jumps, and we'll wipe the damn thing. Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it
Oh
went
shit.
to. Hey.
Got one. Rex, you're in my way.
10 seconds.
Damn.
Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it at that time.
Hello, outsider.
Can you get out of the way?
Did you want to try isolating? All right.
Hey.
just jumped. Find which terminals you
Nope.
went to.
Nope.
10 seconds.
Nope.
That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged. How may I assist you? You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right? Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it.
Yosha!
Bye.
Alright. We've got very limited access, but
Hey.
Better than nothing. So we've got New Vegas. Is that Camp McLaren? I think that's Hoover Dam. That's the Nellis Air Hangar. Black Mountain and... what is that? Oh, it'll be Repco, won't it? Yeah, Retcon test site. Oh, there's the Eldar. Thank God I didn't get in trouble.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us? Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them. I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you. Found the missing patrols, or what?
Okay, some of those sites
So,
should be straightforward.
you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say? If you change your...
This guy's fermenting sedition. Ooh. Right. Let me just try and find this storehouse again. I think we'll go get the Nellis one and call it for today and continue when we're here next.
Hey.
The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our lesser wares. As if I didn't have other matters on my mind. If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is 1 short. Somehow we're missing a laser pistol. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. I can't delay my report to him any longer. If you happen to find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw a few supplies your way if you do. Have you found it? I need to... Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Oh yeah, I can only sell some of our lesser items, like a anti-material rifle and a fat man. No Gauss, though. Greased lightning. Come on. We're not spec for melee. Well, that's disappointing.
Hello?
Oh, you're the fucker I shot in the head earlier, aren't you? Oh, pardon me. It's nice and steady. Yeah. Brotherhood of Steel is one of the longer quest lines. Even considering we've skipped the first part of it. Get outside. I'm going to do a quick time check. I think we've got time to get one of the discs. Repcon headquarters, Nellis. I think we just grab the one at Nellis. We can get to Nellis quite easily. We don't have to worry about the bombardment. Might be able to get all three, depending on what sort of luck I have. nearby. Nice. Go on then. Let's try and get at least one of the others. I don't think I've been to the Retcon headquarters yet, so that one might have to wait unless it's just outside. But yeah. Why are you still here, Tabitha? Which direction is it in? South. Surprised you haven't
I
buggered
don't
off.
even remember where we were going, but it'll be good to travel around with Rhonda again.
Good work, human. Maybe now this place can rest in peace. I still have a job to do here. Some mutants may have heard Tabitha's broadcast and are already...
Yeah. Clock's ticking. Tick tock. It was never going to be that simple, was it? See if we can Skyrim our way up this ledge. No. Ooh. Oh, just like that, I think we're not going to be able to do this in time. Oh well. Oh well. Mole. Get out of here. Right, this is all going to be a case of, do we have to go inside? Because if we do, and sadly, we have to put it off until tomorrow. And our survey says inside. Let's have a sneak peek, see if it might just be inside the door. Hopefully we don't walk into a gangbang. Or have I already been here?
How may I serve you, Master?
I think I have.
Hello.
Oh.
Please remember visiting hours are from...
One more attempt, and then if we don't get it, we don't get it. Ah, well, right, we've only got one to get, so we're going to leave it here for the time being. We're going to continue the Brotherhood of Steel quest line tomorrow. Dirty bye.